Welcome to the first episode of the 2026 College Football Coach Dynasty. So, this isn't going to be a series predicated to rebuilding Georgia State here, but more of a playing out the career of this coach and seeing where we can get. Maybe after this 5 year contract's up, if we were successful here at Georgia State, we will be accepting offers from other franchises and other programs, I should say, to further bolster our resume and show that we can build in more than one place. I am going to be importing rosters here from Mat 10 online. I saw a lot of good reviews from these, so we're gonna be trying these out. These are them. If you don't know or haven't seen them, I saw a lot of people were using these, so I thought I'd give them a try. I'll tweak as I go. I'm not going to touch XP sliders. You can see those are all base. And we're going to start out on 12-minute quarters with accelerated clock on. If I feel that's too much, we will adjust from there. These were his wear and tear settings he had. Again, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to keep auto progress players on. I feel as though personally having manual progression can be a bit cheesy. Being able to sort of go in on players' speeds and sort of predicate stuff like that too aggressively is a little cheesy. So I think leaving it up a chance could be fun. We're going to start here by sort of looking into our roster before we head into our first week of recruiting. Start with the quarterback position. We have Cameron Brown as our starting quarterback at the moment. Our quarterbacks aren't really good enough to sort of predicate that this guy will be the starter throughout the season, but as he is our most skilled at the moment, we will stick with him. He's a redshirt junior with impact dev trait. Former 1-star with some ability to grow. So if he has a good season, he can go into his senior year, be a mid 80 player for us. He could lead us to a conference championship. If not this year, then possibly next year. Like I said, with a good season. I don't feel like TJ Finley will ever see the field. At 6'7", 230 pounds, though, he is a giant in the backfield with perhaps more of an arm than Cameron has here. Maybe not accuracies wise, but he has a bit of a cannon, though he is a lot less mobile. So I feel Cameron Brown might be the bona fide starter here. No one else really a chance to develop into the players we want them to be. We have freshman TJ Stanley here with a bit of room to grow, but the dev trait is less than desirable. Running back room, Jordan Simmons is the lead back with Rashad Amos backing him up. Good downhill runner, sort of power back, but less than desirable speed makes him sort of hard to use outside of anything than goal line and power sets. But he will thrive in that role with the physical abilities and traits that he has. Outside of that, junior star Branson Robinson could be a good lead back for us next year with the star development trait. And but the future of the running back room is sort of bleak. I think DJ Braswell will be nice to get some snaps in early and see if he can develop and stick around, only being a sophomore. Receiver room headed by senior redshirt Ted Hurst, heading into the NFL draft next season. He looks to go probably in the 4th to 6th round, so that'll help with our draft rating. Ted Hurst will be sort of our lone weapon on the outside this season. No chance to develop as he is a senior, really. Outside of him, having junior Javon Robinson next year will be nice, though a lot smaller than Ted Hurst is. He's got the athletic traits to be useful underneath. But we could use some good young talent. That's going to be a heavy focus for us. Recruiting. Tight end room is not much to talk about. A bunch of guys. Lane is Lane's a player who can catch the football. Not spectacularly though. Just catching. Yeah, that's tackle room is obviously going to be another heavy focus for us because there is nobody. I think any 3-star we bring in would immediately start next season. Because Dominic Johnson, even though he's a freshman, redshirt, normal dev, he's just never going to be anything for us. Doesn't even have the opportunity to become anything really. I'd rather start just about anybody we can get. Guards are about the same with centers. This offensive line, we're going to need to completely overhaul going into our second season. It's going to be rough for our quarterback back there. Edge rushers, I mean, the team's a 66 overall. I can say every position looks sort of rough, so I'm not going to repeat myself too often, but right edge rusher Marlon Dean is sort of a bright spot here on the D line, if you could say that. He's going to have a season next year and maybe the low 80s where he can be semi-productive, but we're kind of just hoping that he's fast enough to keep the edge set for now with not much else behind him. D tackles are going to need work as our top 2 are going to be leaving, and under that we have I guess you could say we have Bishop Thomas, but he's almost not really even here. Linebackers are going to be another weakness. I guess everything's going to be a weakness. We're going to try to get every position. This defense is going to allow a lot of points and a lot of yards very easily. Isaiah Dunson, maybe the only bright spot going into this year at corner, but with sub 70 man coverage and well below average zone ability, he's still gonna get beat more often than not. Bernard Causey might have an opportunity to become a starter in the future. I lied. He's horrible. He's never gonna play for me. Free safety Jalen Jones is the standout starter going into year 1 as a sophomore. Normal dev trade again. There's not much to look forward to with the future of this team. Maybe he gets to 80 overall next year with below average speed and not much athletic ability at all, really. He's just not a mainstay on this defense. Yeah, our kicker is he's a junior. That's cool. But he'll be back next year. First recruiting board of the season. I have 7 prospects on here after scouting a few players and offering scholarships. I'm going to really focus on some sort of high-end talent here for the first couple weeks to see if we can land 2 or 3 of these guys. That could really be a cornerstone of our program for the next 3 to 4 years. So first, I'm going to go after my single lone 5-star, Joseph Hodel. He is a running back, East-West playmaker athlete with great athletic ability, juke move, change direction, everything straight out of the gate, shifty, straight out of the gate. I think he could be a phenomenal player. We're going to see kind of who goes after him. I'm seeing Ole Miss here. I'm seeing South Carolina. Those kind of worry me. If we can get in there and they don't decide to pursue him with our 2-tier pipeline, I think we have a really good chance. I found 4-star gem receiver Prince Akajiuba, 6'3", 200-pound physical route runner straight out of Florida, though he's going to be heavily pursued by some max pipeline guys here. Clemson, Florida, Alabama has a 5-star Florida pipeline for some reason. Florida, Miami, Georgia, these guys are going to have the pick of the litter. With A plus playing time deal breaker, though, I feel like some of those teams shouldn't really have an opportunity, but I guess we'll see. 4-star Will linebacker Eric Bridge. Again, good athletics, good enough at least with 90 acceleration, especially 80 strength, 77 zone, 78 tackling, 85 pursuit, really good across the board. Sort of small, but he would be our sort of sideline to sideline cover the field user. Here's Prince. I didn't really show his athletics. Press pro and 50-50 straight out of the gates. 89 speed, 92 acceleration is good enough at 6'3" with better catching than we have on our team at the moment. Free safety, Emil Bliss. Obviously, we looked at our free safeties. Athletics were less than desirable, so I wanted to find someone in the back end, like single high sort of player that could be a little more athletic and rangy. And I think with 92 speed and acceleration, 80 zone, he's definitely that. He'd be a really nice grab for us. Glenn Head, edge rushers. I have 2 edge rushers here. Like I said, I want to build the trenches. We're going to start on the defensive side of the ball. And I think both of these guys are really strong, good power rushers. And Elton Punga here is really good in power and finesse. So though he's less than average speed, he's going to have the size and the ability to kind of make up for that, I believe. And Glenn Head is just a physical freak with 89 strength at 6'6", 240 coming out of high school. I think he could be a really good edge setter for us. And then tackle David Zambo, I didn't get to scout, but again, with our 2-tier pipeline, I think we have a chance to kind of get in here and really make a run for someone that could possibly be our franchise tackle on the left or right. So that's going to be our starting pipeline for now. Going to week 1, we're going to hopefully be able to kind of max out the points on all those guys and see if we can get an opportunity. And we're going to open at number 18, Ole Miss. Going into Memphis, then FCS, Vanderbilt, James Madison, Appalachian State, Southern, South Alabama, Coastal Carolina, Marshall, Troy, Old Dominion. So it's going to be a difficult season after these first 3 games. It's going to get slightly easier going into Sun Belt play, but some home games in week 7 and 9 are going to be really important for recruiting. I wish this week 11 game was home as well, but having week 12 will be nice, and then we finish back-to-back away games. So we're going to have to get some good recruiting visits here in week 7 and 9. 4-star linebacker Eric Bridge has already committed to his top 8 schools, and we won't be one of them, surprisingly enough. It seems Southern Carolina's going after Joseph, so it's going to make it difficult to get it on him, but we're going to try and see what kind of progress we can make week to week. I think we have a good chance here with Prince. He doesn't seem to be really being recruited all that much outside of Florida, or FSU, not Florida, and Miami. So I think we have a shot to at least sneak into the top 3 and kind of push for him there. Emil Bliss, Clemson's going to be an issue, but outside of that, I think we have a good opportunity if we can fight them for it, maybe get a good visit. Glenn Head, kind of same deal, not being too recruited, but Ole Miss could give us a run for our money. Elton Punga, Georgia's not going after him, but Notre Dame is. And even Auburn, they're having the 4-star pipeline, could be problematic. And then Zombo is getting recruited by Auburn and the Vols. So we're going to put 50 on him as well. I'm going to see if I can find some maybe more mid-tier players that want to come here and get some hours and guys that aren't really being recruited. So 4-star linebacker Joe Haddad had 0 offers. Same with quarterback Corbin Burks, linebacker Ben Singleton, and running back Curtis Marler. So we're going to see if we can sneak in on these guys and go undetected. And if no one else sort of pursues them, then we can find ourselves here in a top 8 or even top 5 situation without any other offers, sort of undisputed. And that could Be very beneficial getting sort of those free 4-stars there. We're gonna see if they could stay under the radar here. Maybe they're bust. Maybe I'm not seeing something that other teams have already seen, but we're gonna take the risk. I think even a below average 4-star would be a phenomenal player on this roster. Go to our last look at the recruiting here before we jump into our first game. Joseph Hodel looks like it's beyond long shot. That might be a generous term there. We're gonna give it one more week, and if it's not looking more substantial than this, we're gonna cross Joseph off our board here and sort of give up on that race before. Prince is sort of the same way. We knew Miami and Florida FSU were going to give us issues here. Emil Bliss, though, on the other hand, looks very good. Clemson doesn't seem to be pursuing too hard, and we have the same pipeline as Syracuse, so if we put in a little more than Syracuse does, we could definitely take 4-star Emil Bliss, who is very high on my board. I would love this for our defense. Oh, it's not what you want to see. I don't understand how Pitt got so many more points here than us, but we're going to give it another week. Sometimes it takes an extra week to really kick in. Same with Elton Punga and David Zombo. Oh man, we could be crossing a lot of these guys off our boards after this Ole Miss game. Not seeing us on any of these guys yet, but we're going to toss some points here on Curtis Marler and just kind of hope that they stay kind of under the radar and we could bring in some help in our front seven and backfield in the offense. Obviously, we know who we're facing, Ole Miss. This shouldn't be an easy one. There's a over 20 overall difference, 23 overalls if you want to be exact, in all facets of the ball. So let's head here into game one and see how this goes.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing, because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Rebels
opening kickoff, Ole Miss is kicking off to Georgia State. Murray to return.
Looking for those open spaces.
Nowhere to go. He's going to bring it to the 18 right opening kickoff.
Make sure they limit that return.
Pat Hurst is going to lead Georgia State onto the field as by far their best player. Receiver Dazon is going to be the leading weapon for Ole Miss. Watch out for him.
We're really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top
rocking
off the
Cameron
defense.
Brown.
Going
to look to get out of the pocket and take off. 15 yards and out of bounds.
Either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven
Ole Miss is not going to make it easy for us.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches. They can
Wide open. Robinson caught.
Two of the best playmakers in
another
all
12.
of the country. So
Georgia State at the moment is getting yards in any way they want. We're going to go read option here. Brown has the speed, reads the edge rusher, has the blocking, not quite the athletics to get out. He's caught from behind by the linebacker.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option.
I'm going to run sort of coach suggestions so I can cheese it deep dive into the playbook and find all the cheesy plays. But I kind of use what they suggest to me here. Simmons breaks the tackle, but it's not enough. Second effort, he's caught. Third and short. We have to trust our offensive line to get a yard here. Third and looks like
They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
We shouldn't have trusted anybody on this team, really. 4th and 2 versus a much better ranked Ole Miss team. We can't punt it. It's not going to do anything for us. Robinson, open, makes the throw. Big conversion for Cameron Brown. Under pressure, unbelievable throw, really. Try to run the ball again here with Simmons. He's got room. At Hurst, downfield blocking. Can't make a man miss. 8 yards. We'll take 8 yards every single play. Counters never work. We're good.
Success on first down running the football. It just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Murray, some room, and he has the speed. Cut it up. Give maybe another 10 yards.
This opening drive
Georgia State is inside the red zone on the first drive of the game.
Taking advantage, strung together a nice series, but here's all that matters for defense.
And coverage. Looking for Ted Hurst. Goes up, and it's a bad throw. But there's a flag on the play.
Get a stop, force them either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still
offsides in the defense. It was a free play.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball.
Can't
take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers trying to pay off the threat on first
Sweet option. Open. Simmons cuts it up. Can't reach for the end zone. We're just going to put the backup in. No point.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game. You're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job. But the assignment
not man zone. It's Riles. Can't fight for the end zone. Out the one.
Nice job on the defense.
As I said earlier, we gotta trust in our guys to get 1 yard. If we don't, then what's the point? Simmons, easy, walking, untouched. Georgia State leads the game. Might be the only time all game we get to say that. Georgia State, first look at this defense. Ole Miss. They won RPO. We don't have the athletics to get out there. Jones makes the tackle after a huge game by Ole Miss. They're going to go hurry up. We're going to try to get on the quarterback.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right
another RPO, but we're in the backfield this time.
On your first play
more hurry up.
And you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
We're going to continue the pressure. So they're going to keep running RPOs. We're going to keep running man, but the corner misses. Jones has just enough speed to reach the receiver. But Ole Miss is already inside the red zone. Looks like we run something different here. Another RPO. No, it's a read option. Quarterback's wide open. Stiff arms our corner, but he's out of bounds. Embarrassing, really. They change our D-line here. Anticipate inside run. It is. And he stopped! Huff stops him short of the line to gain. Or the end zone, I guess. The line to gain. Could be a run again, but we can't go all for the run here. It is the run. No, it's a read option again! And he's not going to stiff arm ups this time. 3rd down. They're going to go goal line. We're going to guess run middle. The QB sneak, and it's too easy. Goal line stop just to allow the QB sneak. Almost ties it that easy.
Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the
21. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on
Brown's going to take off with the middle. He's got no one open. Trying to make a man miss. He brought down short of the first down.
Positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Nowhere to go. Jordan Simmons, 6 runs for 70 yards. It's not a good stat line, some might say. Georgia State to snap it. Brown's going to get on the move and take the easy yards. Doesn't know how to slide, apparently.
Ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open.
Run, open hole, not fast enough.
1 yard to run. He's going to tuck it.
Linebacker catches us. But we take 5 yards.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Maybe get him in open space. Simmons screens open. Blockers. No one misses. But we take the first down. RPO looks good here. RPO looks really good. We can't. That Hurts can't hold his block. That would have been really good. 7. We're gonna give the ball to Simmons again. He's got the blocking. And he's fast enough to gain 12, maybe 13 yards. 15, not even close.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10.
We're going to try to hit them with the double moves on the outside. This man. Nope, it's zone. Nowhere to go. Had the flats, didn't throw it. We're going to hit the sack. That's bad. Mary's Brown with the sack. Line held up well too, and I just bad play call. Be a blitz. Overton, bad throw. High. 3rd and 8. We're gonna maybe take some give up yards here and try to get a field goal. So in this Rebel Stadium, it could be very difficult. Brown gains good yards though on 3rd and long. Make the field goal more manageable. Oh my God, it's shaking.
So they'll send out the field goal unit.
But it's too easy. Right down the middle. Georgia State takes the lead again. Nowhere to goal for Ole Miss, and that's of course a 3rd and long. We can get a stop here, that would be huge for Georgia State. With another chance to extend our lead.
But that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
Ole Miss doesn't have anybody. He's going to throw it up. Jones! Interception! Ole Miss turns the ball over on 3rd and long, giving Georgia State good field position. Better than the punt would have been.
Taking a shot deep down the field. After he threw it, though, he could see the defender had better positioning than his receiver did.
Good catch.
That ends up being an
2nd and 1.
Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that.
Brown's being really efficient here with the ball. 7 for 8. Ball really hit the turf. RPO's open. Robinson gets the ball but can't make a man miss. Safety came flying down from the back end. This guy's no coverage. 3rd inches now. Every time I say we should trust our run, it doesn't work. We're gonna try passing it. We have a guy. Robinson caught down to the 6. Devon Robinson's been our best receiver through this first half.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be
Brown is on fire.
That deep down the field.
RPO
Defense,
covered well, but we're going to give it to Simmons. And he gets nothing. Ryan with the tackle there.
And the defense stopped them again on 2nd and goal.
Looking for a man here on the goal line. We're not going to get it, but we have a guy open. Robinson. No, we don't. It's thrown late and picked off by the big man. Oh my God! Oh my God, dude! Ole Miss gonna get the ball on the 1 yard line. We cause a safety. Wilson in the backfield. It's not enough, but the 2nd half is. It's gonna be a safety. 2 in the backfield and 1 wasn't enough. Defense comes up huge after an offensive mistake. Speed option gets the pitch off. Simmons has yet to make a man miss. It's rough out here. 10 for 28. I don't want to give up on the run, but I also don't want to keep giving them free plays.
That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on.
Simmons with just enough speed to get away. He get 4 yards. They're manageable. That hurts. Not enough time to get the ball off. We're going to punt it here. We have the lead. It's not like the first quarter. Defense has been holding up. We have to trust our guys. Fair catch. Ole Miss is going to start in 26.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses
Another read
do.
option. But we have a guy there. We have 2.
Ain't scared.
We're going to go down, but that comes from a third and short.
Ready to make this defense work.
Opportunity to get Ole Miss off the field again. We're going to bring some heat. We can't let them get out of the pocket and have too much time. It's an RPO. Running back. It's stopped. Another stop for this Georgia State defense, but they're going to go for it.
Did not work against this defense.
We're going to go hard flats. They have loved to throw it short this game. We have to watch everything. Could be a run, could be a pass. Georgia State's going to pass. Has nothing open. Corner doesn't have the athletics to get there. How are we allowing that there? How is that open? Can't be allowing that on 4th down. That's just not open. RPO. Screen. Not thrown. Not past the line of scrimmage. Apparently when he threw it. I could have swore he was running. Ole Miss quick throw.
In the middle, it's Lee. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Rebels come to the line on
We're gonna run the same thing. Base hard flats, 34 here. Try to hold them again. Another read option. We're there, and he's short. Injury on their offensive line. They're gonna go for it again.
And the Rebels
Watch
looking to
everything.
convert on 4th down.
Do we contain? Another read option. He breaks the tackle. Breaks another one. What are we doing? We can't bring down the quarterback. Oh my. Dude. How? This guy's prime Marshawn Lynch. Play action. Not going to fall for it. Kind of wide open. Who's on him? What are we doing? You gotta be kidding me. Ole Miss takes the lead.
When that field shrinks, you gotta have the big boys down here that you can run
Time here to put together a productive drive late in
Only
the
6 in the box. We should be able to run here.
on the move.
And we can.
Got the
Simmons is
first
going to get 12.
down. That'll
We're
be
going to let
enough
it go
for
to
a
2
first
minutes.
set of down.
an explosive
This
run.
could be
Get the juices
great.
going, and I bet you
For
he's
10
going to get a
to
few
get
more
rid of that
touches.
linebacker.
Brown will throw it.
Or even better, it's not man, it's zone. Simmons is going to break a tackle and get 16.
To the 49-yard.
Like going, just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic
break.
when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it
Brown's
right
going to
there.
get 4 maybe.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Now on 2nd down.
Michael Robinson clicking underneath here.
Wants to go up
We're
top
going to have him. He gets bumped.
with the catch. It's Robinson.
Robinson's going to gain maybe 20.
Down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the
15.
play, and they've
Again,
got a
not even
first
close.
down.
I should just stop
And
doing
the
that.
Panthers come to the line with
First
a
press
fresh
coverage.
set
Is
of
this
downs.
cover 2?
Looking to throw on 1st
It
down.
is. I don't like it. That's a bad throw. That's a horrible throw. I thought I had him on me. That's good. That's unbelievable, really. What am I throwing? I thought I had him underneath. I tried to pull him down. It's not excusable, really. They're playing really wide. I don't like how my linebackers lined up on the outside like that. He's throwing it off. Dunson makes up for maybe the earlier play he allowed. Not going to allow a deep one here. Late in the 2nd quarter. 18 seconds left. Only one more timeout. Keeps them inbound and keeps them in front of us.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
That's unbelievable. The linebacker is just standing still. What are we doing?
And this has got to be so
Oh my God, dude. Zero reactions. No brain in his head. He's just standing here. The crosser comes right to him, and he just, no brain, turns the wrong way. What are we doing? That's unbelievable.
Has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
All right. It's now hold them out of the end zone instead of hold them to no points.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. He has got it out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 28.
Maybe they miss it.
Second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break.
And it
Just drives in between.
We're going to start halftime by kicking the ball off as well.
About to kick it away.
Almost is going to get the ball. We almost just can't allow points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cunningham.
Big hit on special teams. Another injury.
Stopped at the 17.
Ole Miss.
Man down on the play as the officials take a work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for.
No one makes the tackle too late. It's a first down.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the
We
chains.
had a lot of success in the first half. Bringing pressure on the quarterback. Running the receiver here. It'll be a run. Our guys on the ground. What are we doing?
When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Another great tackle by Phil Morrison. He didn't quite do anything.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run.
I
Get
thought
a
it was
first down.
black.
Here's the thing. You better reload quick.
Come
Because
down
they're
low and
right back
make
on the
a
line
great
to call
tackle.
another play.
Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
Short. As they do, and my linebacker again is just brain dead. Why are you even on the field? Look, I need to take this number 1 off the field at the next block stoppage or something. This guy is just brain dead. He's running to his own players. We can't tackle. Oh my god. We're just falling apart. Ole Miss, remember that we're dog shit.
The Rebels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
Maybe press up. Free play, I think.
Caught in the
One more makes the tackle, but
He's brought down, but there's
We're
a
line of
flag on the
offsides.
play. Let's see if it stands.
ugly ass helmet. Marlon Dean
Offense will
can't
take that. Free
see where the
5
fucking
yards
ball
every
is,
time.
apparently.
Bad discipline by the defense.
Maybe
We're gonna
can
use
be
our
a little
Wilson, so
more
maybe we'll
aggressive
get some
here
brain
after
dead.
the offsides penalty. It leaves it with the running back.
Defense
Takes the
came in
tackle.
this one knowing
Maybe
they're
that.
going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Maybe Wilson's best suited to rush the
Tight
passer.
end in motion. See how the D
Why
reacts.
is this how we're lining up? Off, shoots the gap, but he just can't bend.
Driving his way all
Running back
the way
gets
down
away.
the 3-yard line. And the Rebels trying to get a touchdown on first and goal.
Go back to where you were.
Defensive coordinator showing heat before the
RPO,
snap.
Hop. You can't even get the handoff.
No under. Sacked at the 7.
Back before he can hand the ball off.
Deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second
They're
and
running
long
wide
coming.
again. Another
Back on the
I
keeper.
can't even speak. A read option and he's in the end zone. Too easy.
The defense has got to do
Ole Miss is starting to run away with this
That's
game.
the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just
To be
let him
expected.
keep the ball and go score.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12.
Any recruits watching at home are just deciding they don't want to go to Georgia State at the moment. And I don't blame them, honestly. Return? No, not. I lied.
Good job by the coverage unit.
Horrible
Put a
return.
stop to that return.
And Bernard is
Looks
hurt.
as if we have an
Oh
injury
no,
on that last
not
play.
Bernard.
We'll take a break to check him out. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the
Trying to
inside.
cut back and
And maybe he'll get back
hit
to
the
the line
gap
of
in the
scrimmage,
left.
but no
He's
more than
just...
that.
He honestly, you could not return. I don't know.
Comes off the ball like that and runs to the
Second and 9 run. This is a good idea.
Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
But I expected. I don't know why I did that.
Stop him at the 27.
So they are pressing Ted Hurst. We have a shot here. Get some big yards. Hurst pressed off the line, not even open. And I could barely get the ball off.
And the third down pass is incomplete. complete.
Unbelievable.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game. So that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You let the play another
They might as well be in the end zone already.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play call, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Looking for space, it's Lacey. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving his sticks.
RPO, and we're just still running that.
For the first down. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
RPO again. I don't know where my block's at.
It's Wallace. Just
allowing whatever they want to happen to happen.
Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
One of the things I love about the passing
like
game we've seen on offense so far is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too
the backfield, but it doesn't matter. They're going to gain yards anyways.
They scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Play action.
Right downfield. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
Anything?
They'll move the tight end. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
No. Another touchdown, Ole Miss. Bernard White back in the game.
Precision blocking up front. Created the
Bernard's
open
just
lane
out
and the
there
running
half
back
a lung, one leg.
It's pretty
What are
easy
we
to follow
doing?
an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return.
I'm going to keep returning it. I'm going to keep returning it. Murray breaks a tackle and gets us to midfield.
Great run, great speed and vision to
Pick up the
really
lead.
set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Brown wants to pass. Oh,
Just going to hit the flats and
it's
do that.
incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Now he's going to glide away from
Just
pressure.
go to Wild, I guess.
And the
That's just
pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
something our tight end crosser. Good luck for our tight
They
end.
just
Just
don't,
sucks.
okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You can tell he was catching the
He's gonna
football.
outrun the
He was gonna
linebacker
hit
in
on
the
him
first
to
down.
make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball
Thanks for
pop
showing up,
out
Dad.
and fall to the ground.
It's 1st and 10 from the
That's
31.
on the outside. Maybe, just maybe.
He wants to throw it again.
Beto.
Fires to the
Fourth
wideout.
round.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They're dealing with a second
Ever
and
since that
long.
drive where I said Cameron Brown's been playing really well, he should have played really shit.
Trying play action.
Let's gonna give him a
Throws
shot.
toward the
Fuck
end
it.
zone. And swatted down by
It's
the defense to
yanked
stop
through
the
the fucking
scoring
stratosphere
opportunity.
midair.
And this offense
Third
just
and 10.
has to find a way to
Why
convert
not?
this third down, or else they
They
are
expect
really
it.
in trouble.
They expect it.
He did not make it a stone.
Well, I can tell you we're not
third
kicking a
down.
field goal.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
Ole Miss is gonna look to extend the lead here because they can.
RPO complete to open the drive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him.
Wilson just
That is a
ignores
big
the
win
running
for
back
this
and just kills
defense
the
as they
quarterback.
were right there as soon
Why
as he
not?
got the ball. Bringing the
nothing
heat.
open. Pressure on the quarterback finally, and he goes down.
Well,
King,
went down
but
behind
that
center
still has an
pretty
ugly ass
quick. Makes you
helmet.
wonder,
Gets
as
a
play
stop
call
though.
against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch pull?
Punt is on its way. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses.
Absolutely eating alive in the backfield.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be
Ole Miss
aggressive,
has
and
been
really pay
all
off your
over us.
defense's effort that last
We've got a semblance
Instead of having to move the ball
of successful
consistently and then
game.
getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of
Piggyback
those
off of that.
explosives. Take those deep shots.
And
Make those
I
big
think
plays.
him doesn't let me
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to
I
lose
wanted to
3
run
yards
this
on the
time,
play.
so you're going straight
Running
to
game is
the
going in the
man.
wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on
And-
third down.
Eh,
Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
like the same punt when I feel like I was to really much
They'll put a
better.
stop to that return as he gets it. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The give on the inside.
Great play by Wilson.
And the defense
Getting blocking in the backfield.
pick up at all on that play.
He's apparently a looker.
They got nothing on the last play. It's
Yeah,
second and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's
Wilson
dribbling.
is there that time.
Well, it's a great
Can't
job
grab
by the
ball
receiver,
loose.
fighting back across the
Dribbling
DB
is
there,
going to
get
hold
the
on
inside,
for
locate
his
the
fourth
ball,
catch of the
the
game.
And the Rebels come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Expecting some sort of
Tight end
RPO
now in
or
motion. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down.
he's doing a little dance in the middle of the field and he's still just walking the end zone. You got time to do the fucking salsa before he runs in. God damn it.
Guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive
This is
fireworks and looking to go
coming back.
1-0. They are loving their squad.
First half of the game,
We
it
check
was
in with Kevin
almost
Connors. What's going on,
looking
Kevin?
possible, and we have absolutely
Let's get
dominated.
right to it. Clemson is putting on a show offensively. It feels like this one was over when they
Clemson
touched
is
Howard
murdering
Rock.
LSU.
They're up by 38 over LSU. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Going to take
Thanks for
off.
the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know
You
when
get
it goes
almost a
final.
first down,
That's
and you get
about as
also
close as you
murdered
can
at the
get
same
to that
time.
marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
I'll go ahead and push the linebacker into my run lane.
Maybe this
And
will
it feels like
breathe a
Robinson
little
hasn't
life
touched the
into
ball
this
since the
offense,
first
which has
half when he
been
was so
flatlined
productive,
in the
and
second half. Here's
he's just
first and
been
10.
absolutely
Wide
eliminated
receiver
from the
going in
Clemson
motion.
side.
Quarterback
That
touch
sweep.
pass on the jet
The
sweep.
touch pass, and he's
Brings it
wide
down.
open. He's got space. Amanda missed, breaks a tackle, breaks another one. Robinson is a freak.
He'll go out of bounds.
He's just
Right
got
at
the
30-yard
it factor.
line. A big
He's
play
got something
at the
nobody
start
else
of
has.
business. Bought a little time,
Brown
lets it
hits
go.
that's just
And this will be incomplete.
He didn't know
A
what
big
catch
hit
is.
there forces second down. Couldn't make
just
the connection
honestly
last
a
time. Let's see if
non-factor.
they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Went for
Unloads to the
Robinson,
wideout.
and it's just a horrible pass.
Incomplete. Man, is he
I
lucky
think my
to get
grandma
that
could
one
have
back
come harder
deep
than
and
that.
didn't close to an interception. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10.
Nobody's
Forced out of the
open.
pocket. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it.
Go get it,
Fires
Tad.
deep toward the end zone.
And he gets his feet in. It's a touchdown.
They went
Ted Hurst.
paid off with the score.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man.
And
Down
they're
big.
reviewing
Listen,
it.
it's game one.
I
It's
can't
not
see
end
the
of
feet.
world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here.
I
Now
can't
the
see, but
defense
it
needs to
looks
do
like a
their
foot
part
in.
because they got to put
Maybe
this
I'm
thing in
coping.
turbo.
And the play will stand after
And it's gonna stand. Touchdown, Georgia State. We've definitely got a shot still.
And it's up and good. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And they off the play fake on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense.
What a fucking trouble that fucking. That almost could have been another one. Absolutely fucking murder us.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
This is going to make recruiting
Kickoff unit
difficult.
on the field, and this defense will be called on to
Not that
protect
we
this
expected
lead.
to win this game, but it was just.
He'll bring it back from inside his
We need to
spot.
look a little less pitiful than this.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. The play fake.
And he just
And he
ball
drops
hits his
it
hands
just a little too slippery in the
and blocks
hand.
it, hits the ground.
And those are frustrating. I mean, you throw it to the open guy, you make the right decision, and the big fella, Mr. Reliable, the tight ends, right? Like your security blanket over the middle of the field.
Oh,
just
wow,
can't
it's
come up with
fucking coming from the spine. I'm
It's a
surprised
nice
he can
adjustment
get
by
up
the
into
defense
that.
here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field,
Throw
and they
the
force
tag,
an incompletion
it's
on the
over.
last one.
Oh, man, another
You don't
incompletion.
need to
That's
see what happened
wrong.
there. We're
Georgia State
we're
will send
punting
out the
again.
punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on
It
to
was
punt.
bad. Take my word for it. Hit him anyways.
He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Here comes the offense on
These
the
old
field again.
marketing men.
Looking for a crease. It's Lacey. He has
What?
the first and second on his feet.
Excuse me?
Piled up 97 yards rushing now here in week one. A solid start to this new
Am I imagining
campaign.
things?
Catch in the middle. It's Lee. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Well, and a nice job working
40
the
yard
middle of the
passing.
field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle.
Makes the
Wait,
grab.
where's my
It's
heart?
Lacey.
What are we doing?
The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
Slide the line that way. I'm gonna try to get some pressure if they're gonna run it here. They are. What are we?
It's right.
Are we
He
just
ended up going
fucking
backwards
staring at
on the
dandelions?
play.
What are we doing out here?
3rd down.
How are we not reading that ball and
for
jumping
the
in?
second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Everything will have to be
I'm
clean
at a
from
loss for words.
55 yards away. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big play.
Target he got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't.
Here we're gonna go for it here on 4th down, I suppose.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay
couple
on
rough
the
plays.
field, down multiple possessions this
Go
week.
get it, Tad.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
That doesn't get
And
it.
it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the
Unless
field.
something happens,
Man,
I'll probably
pretty
see you guys at the
know
end of the
that
game.
even if your
Just wanted,
offense stalls out a little, Jesse,
get bad,
that
should be
field
done
goal
soon.
kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense,
Weapon and kick long.
DSB Hopkins has the ball in his hands and drops it. Oh my god.
showing you he is human after all. Finally throws
That's
an incompletion,
just
and not just that, after a couple
unbelievable.
completions
I
back to
can't
back to
believe it,
back,
really.
almost throws a pick.
Drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Here's the pressure. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game
Ole
is
Miss will finish the
a
game.
disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourself. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is talented. They've still got a lot to play for. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out next week.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bob Robinson, one of the only bright spots, perhaps. First with that one big touchdown, but other than that, effectively nothing. Yeah, that's not good. More drives. Damien Wilson collecting up tackles after blue assignments. Dean and Bishop both with sacks, and Jalen Jones with the lone interception in the game. Heading into next week, we're going to open with Memphis at home. Begin the next episode, though, and we'll look at recruiting for then. Thank you for stopping by. If you did, we will see you in the next episode.